morning. This is episode 53 of MLB 19 The Show from the weekends and on the weekends. Moderating and spectating the Detroit Tigers. But before we get into that, and the DQ 11 finale fallout last night, if you guys are joining in and want to catch what the new game is going to be, I just got done doing the process earlier this morning, moments ago. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends and on the weekends, make sure you guys hit that support button and turn on notification bell if you guys have not gotten the opportunity. If anyone in the chat has a Facebook or a Twitter account, with the hashtag IamACreatorCommunity equals hashtag pay it forward. Tweet it out, share a comment, add to a playlist as much as we can. Remember guys, we watch videos in full, we like the videos, we tweet them out, share them, we add them to a playlist. We leave a meaningful comment down below once we've done the rest, and we never ask anything back in return. If you guys have any questions about the DQ11 finale, it was great. After 78 episodes, and I did make a purchase earlier this morning that's going to be changing the landscape for that. So, Game 3 of 3, the Detroit Tigers looking for another win as they're visiting the Metropolitans. As the Detroit Tigers will be starting the starting pitchers Tyson Ross, 3-5 record, 4.19 ERA. Richard Grenier could use a rest, hasn't had a break in a while. Miguel Cabrera's looking a bit worn out as well. He could probably use a break as well. Some of the coaches have suggested mixing up the lineup today, and Jody Mercer has been looking a little bit tired. So how are you guys doing today? Just letting you guys know, Dragon Quest 11 last night, it was really good. You know, it was a good turnout, you know, and I have officially deleted Dragon Quest 11. So, you know, during that time, I took some time to see what game's going to be taking over DQ11, and I'm pretty sure you may know this game by heartbeat. And this one game it's called Monster Hunter World. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen it. I've seen that game before most of the time, and during that time, I'm like, you know what? Since it's going to be a monster RPG game, I'm going to go ahead and double check that one. Coming to the mound for the Metropolitans in Game 3 of 3, series finale, Zach Wheeler, which is the 11th start with a 4-4 record, 3.308 ERA. He also has 53 hits, 21 walks, and 50 strikeouts to his resume for the defense. Due up first for the Tigers, Noel Lugo, batting .275 with 4 RBIs. Tigers won the first one 4-0. Tigers also won the second one 8-5. Here's the pitch to him. Strike one.
Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one.
First pitch is around 110 from the weekends and on the weekends.
They are in the midst of a pretty bad
yeah, if you guys know anything good about Monster Hunter World, you guys let me know in the chat. I for one am going to be going into that soon. Fly ball to left center field, and he makes the catch, one away. In the series finale, game of 3 of 3.
So a moment now to take a look at
if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat.
Mark, how do they go about breaking
as we look at the starting lineup for the Detroit Tigers, Son Hicks batting .288. So far, the Detroit Tigers this season have an average of .273 on base percentage. They are 15th in the American League as we speak. Third baseman Demir Candelario comes to the bat, batting .285, 6 home runs, 15 RBIs to his credit. As he will also get started at this point as well. In Game 3 of 3, series finale.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Here's the first pitch. Strike one.
Ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
The weather down in the stadium, 76 degrees, partly cloudy, 3 miles per hour, blowing out center field.
The wind up and
0-1 count by Wheeler.
Sharply hit
ground ball to right center field. Picks up a block, and one of them was trying to go for the dive at this point. And that will be a triple for the Tigers. Tampa Bay Rays visiting the Indians 1-0. First triple by Zamir Candelario.
He totally misplays it.
Take it out one more time.
No chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Well, you know, with Monster Hunter World, I don't think it's going to be that bad of a game, really. I mean, this game has about 82 hours, so I might be able to put it on. It's going to be for Thursdays and Fridays. So you guys will get the series premiere of Monster Hunter World and see how far I can get into that game, perhaps. Here comes John Hicks, batting .288, 7 home runs, 17 RBIs. Tigers staring at base runner at third with 1 out, looking for the first lead in the series finale. Wheeler gives the sign, the pitch. Ball one.
Away, 1 ball and no strike.
But yeah, guys, I appreciate everybody that has been enjoying the whole Dragon Quest 11 series. It was really good. You know, I did a lot of grinding, did a lot of leveling up, did a lot of side quests, you know. But you know, Hendrick was a bad guy in the beginning of the story, but you know, he was, you know, I mean, I had a great party with Veronica. Well, Veronica was actually one of the best characters of all time. It's like swing strike too. John Hicks batting .288. But yeah, back to what I said earlier. You know, I mean, Dragon Quest 11 is going to be missed. It has the all-time highest record in episodes that I've ever done, and that's about 78, most likely. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. First strikeout by Zach Wheeler.
Took a pretty good hit after that strikeout.
And if you guys do have any questions about Dragon Quest 11, you guys let me know. And I will fill you guys in. Here comes Nick Castellanos, batting .291. He leads the Tigers with 11 home runs, and he has 30 RBIs. Wheeler gives the sign. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, one thing I will say, swing and a miss, strike 2. Nick Castellanos had that battle a bit too long afterwards. But one thing I will say about Dragon Quest, you know, I mean, Dragon Quest 11 was one of the best games that I've ever played this year, you know. Ball 2. Actually, ball 1, excuse me. I had my numbers mixed up.
Not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary.
But you know something, guys? If you have a longer series, like I do, since I'm still doing 5 instead of 6 most of the time, as I always am, it's all good when it comes to any preparation. 5 ball to the mound, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired.
That ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit, and now the Mets offense.
Tigers lead 1 as we go to the bottom of the first in the series finale. 0-0. Coming to the pitcher's mound for the Detroit Tigers, Tyson Ross making his 11th start of the season. 3-5 record. For 4.19 ERA, 52 hits. He also has 8 walks and 41 strikeouts to his credit. Due up for the Metropolitans in the series finale. McLean Perales, he is 2 for 7 with a double. Gives the sign, and here comes Ross. 3-5 record. Strike 1. Tigers won the first one 4-0. Tigers won the second one 8-5. Perales is batting average is a .231.
Yeah, Matty, without question, they find themselves.
But yeah, if you guys know anything about Monster Hunter, you guys let me know.
And make it a miraculous weekend.
And you guys will also be getting a new episode by the time I get back from the art studio, and that will be Borderlands 2. So stay tuned and keep that in mind as soon as you guys can. Ground ball to right center field. He gives it the first out for the Metropolitans.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Starting lineup for the New York Mets. Robinson Cano batting 270. Young Cespedes batting 308. So far this season for the Metropolitans, they have 49 home runs, as they are 12th in the National League. Here comes Robinson Cano, don't you know? He's 2 for 7 with a home run and 2 RBIs to his credit, as he also gets started for the New York Mets. Ross gives sign, here's the pitch.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing I will say about Monster Hunter World is the fact that the graphics, I mean, I checked out the graphics a little bit, and I do know for a fact I might be jumping into most of the monsters. And they pop up to left center field, and he makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for the Mets. Here comes the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He is 1 for 8 with an RBI. And if you guys know anything about Monster Hunter World, you guys type it in the chat. Pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask anything back in return.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there.
Because the more people we bring in, guys, the more we all win and grow together. And a lot of us can make a solitary difference.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross.
Check swing, strike 2.
In the hole, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder.
And I'm not sure what's going on with James Cox's YouTube live streams either. I'm pretty sure he might be okay, might be handling with work and his mother kitten. And I'm pretty sure he does miss being live, talking to us in the chat. Ball 2, and I don't think I usually blame him, but other than that, we'll see what comes out of it. I'm not sure if he's going to be live or not, but we'll see. And he struck him out.
And the side is retired.
And the side is retired. The series finale. As we go to the top of the second, nothing in the series finale. From the weekends and on the weekends. Due up for the Detroit Tigers, Bishop Stewart. His last 10 games with the Detroit Tigers. He's 14 for 41 with an average of 341.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He gives sign the pitch. Strike 1.
Fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Here comes the only one down by Zach Wheeler. Foul ball to left, strike 2. San Diego Padres visiting the Blue Jays 2-1.
When you don't play that team all that often.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, I'm about to figure out what's been going on, really. I mean, even though he has not been live for a while, check swing and he struck him out. He gives it the first one away in the series finale. LA Dodgers visiting the Pirates 3-0. Comes the defensive lineup for the Metropolitans: Wilson Ramos, Young Cespedes, Todd Frazier, used to play at a different baseball team, Zach Wheeler, Neon Braxton, and Robinson Cano. Here comes Nico Goodwin. He's 4 for 6 with a double and 2 RBIs.
In the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch coming here.
But I'm sure my buddy James Cox is doing okay. He's my good brother of the I Am Creative community. Cleveland Indians hosting the Rays 1-1. I have not gotten a single word this week. If he's what's been going on with him and YouTube, I haven't gotten a single clue really. But I'm sure he might be doing okay at the most part. We might be doing something. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
You ain't doing much with that.
1-2 now.
But I'm just gonna send one thing real quick. You know, it's good to be back in business as well. Check swing, and that's out number 2 for the Detroit Tigers.
always tough for one of these base umpires to make.
They held that bat just a bit too long. Take it out one more time.
And everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there.
Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and double check James Cox on Facebook real quick.
That's a tip of the cap for the Blues.
I mean, for some reason, he has not been live for most part.
Bring up Mikey Mata.
Yes, the Pets strike one.
Strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this
Mikey
point.
Montauk batting 174, 5 home runs, 14 RBIs to his credit.
14 driven in. Here's the 0-1.
0-1 count. Fly ball to right center field, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Down in order go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the
As we go to bottom of the second, nothing. Due up for the Metropolitans. Left fielder Jonas Cespedes, former Oakland Athletic. His own percentage is batting .363, 10 home runs, 28 RBIs. Tyson Ross from the mound. Pitts. Foul ball to left, strike one. I just told my buddy James Cox, good morning. And I'm not really sure if he's going to respond or not, depending on his Wi-Fi. Ball one.
Look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
But I'm sure he might be doing okay without going live the last couple days. Well, we'll see. Ground ball to right center field. He gives it the first, one away. Series finale. On the weekends and on the weekends.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new.
Here comes the defensive lineup for the Detroit Tigers. Noel Lugo, Bobby Wilson's back into play. Zon Hicks, Nick Castellanos, Mikey Montauk, Kristen Stewart, and Zamir Candelario. Here comes the right fielder, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 6 with 3 strikeouts. Here comes Tyson Ross, 3-5 record. Pitts. Ball one.
Ball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You guys have any questions? Type it in the chat. Let's go, let's go.
1-0 home. Is
Ball
fastball
2.
taken high for a ball.
No, Frank.
Ross looking for a strike. Strike one.
Here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Fly ball to left center field. He picks up a block and it's gone. Solo shot to left center field. 7th home run by Michael Conforto. 401 feet, 103 miles per hour velocity. It's the Metropolitan strike first in the series finale. It's 1-0 Mets. Bottom of the second with 1 out. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends and on the weekends on the I Am a Creator Community weekly schedule, make sure you guys hit that red support button and turn on notification bell. If you guys have not already done it. If anyone in the chat has a Facebook or a Twitter, tweet it out, share a comment, add it to a playlist. The more we bring in, the more we all win and grow together. Here comes Todd Frazier, batting 187, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs to his credit. When we watch videos in full, guys, we share the videos, we like the videos, we tweet them out, we add it to a playlist. And we leave a meaningful, loving, caring, and sharing comment down below as we speak. And we never ask any support back afterwards. As much as we can gather. If you guys have any questions about the Idol or anything in general, let me know.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract.
Foul ball to left, strike 2.
To be honest with you, I know he wants to turn it up a little bit though,
Ross looking for the out.
as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push
Ball 1.
as he heads towards free agency again.
Man, so far I have not gotten a single word from James Cox this week.
The 1-2 delivery.
Not sure if it might be his dad or his Wi-Fi.
And a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long.
Comes the 1-2. 3-5 record.
Hicks
Foul ball to
try
right,
make a
strike
play
2.
on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
But I'm sure he's okay.
Ross is 1-2.
I'm hoping he is. I highly don't know if he's going to be live this morning or not. I would say probably not.
2-2.
Comes a 2-2 by Ross.
Swung on and
Foul
hit in the
ball
air
to
again,
left,
deep
stands
down
again,
the left
strike
field
2.
line, and it's a foul ball. The
Ross
2-2
gives
one more
side.
time. And
Foul ball
fouls
to right
this one
again,
off.
strike 2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Pop up to left line, and he makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for the Mets.
Catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
But yeah, James Cox has not gone live for the last couple of days. On his way to work to Walmart, his lunch break, so on his way back from home on the evenings.
No surprise.
Here comes Pete Alonso against left-handed pitchers, batting .300 with 3 home runs and 9 RBIs to his credit. Ross gives sign, he nods his head, and here's the pitch. Strike 1. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Monster Hunter World. That's gonna be, I'm gonna be making a series premiere this Thursday and Friday, every week. And without a fucking PSN card, I'm gonna have to really get a new one next week. But my next Money in the Bank, guys, is gonna be on the 8th. It's start of the fairground, on the fair, and the side is retired. So that's going to be next week, not this week. As we go to the top of the 3rd, Metropolitans are up 1-0 in the series finale. Due up for the Tigers, the catcher, Bobby Wilson, batting .225 and with 2 RBIs to his credit. Tigers won the first one 4-0. Tigers won the second one 8-5. Foul ball to left, strike 2. And it says how many hours does it take? Tell you guys in a second. And they pop up to right center field. And that's the first out for the Tigers.
So 1 away in the inning now before we get too much.
But other than that, I believe, well, Monster Hunter, it says here, welcome to a new world. Take on the role of a hunter and slay versus monsters in the living. Breathing ecosystem while you can. As we speak, I'll get to more of that in a little bit. Here comes Tyson Ross.
Brings up the pitcher, Tyson Ross.
Making his first plate appearance for the Tigers in the series finale.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Strike 1.
Fastball is in there. 1 out.
And as for the rating for Monster Hunter World, I've heard that's been getting a good rating. I believe. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And here comes the Wi-Fi extender already. If we run out of connection, guys, I'll let you guys know in the chat. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Fourth strikeout by Zach Wheeler.
This guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you
But there are a lot of quests that are coming out of Monster Hunter. You know, by the looks of it, I mean, the graphics, I've heard the graphics look really good. By the average-wise. Here comes Dewell Lugo making the second at-bat. He's 0 for 1 if they line out in his first time in the series finale. I'm going to go ahead and double-check the ratings if I can, guys.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business.
I mean, I know the game itself looks good, real good, by the looks of it. But yeah, Monster Hunter World is actually an online game, 9.5 out of 10. So apparently, with this game on board for Thursdays and Fridays over, I won't say in Strike Plus 11's landscape, I'm pretty sure it won't be a problem for anything. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Behind 0-2 now.
But yeah, if you guys are good fans of Monster Hunter, you let me know what you guys think.
And the inning
Sex swing, and he struck him out. And the sign is retired.
Way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit.
Check it out one more time.
On the short end of a 1-0
As we go to bottom of the 3rd, Mets are up 1-0 in the series finale.
Back now for the Mets' third
But yeah, Monster Hunter World for the PS4 as an online game, perhaps. Saw a 9.5 out of 10. Steam gave it a 7. So yeah, I've heard the graphics look real good. Look really good. I mean, how many of you in the chat have enjoyed the Dragon Quest XI series? Anybody in general? We have 2 people in the hot seat, and we can get up to 4 likes in the chat. Here comes Keon Broxton, batting .215, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs to his credit. With Tyson Braun still on the mound, 3-5 record. In the pits, strike 1. But like I said earlier, Dragon Quest XI, after 78 episodes last night, after the finale, that was a great twist. Great twist. I'm sure you guys have enjoyed the entire Dragon Quest XI series in general. And people, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to be asking if I'm going to play another Dragon Quest game, Ball 2. Well, I think there's a strong chance, but I'm not going to rule it out, really. Well, it all depends. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Box's average is a 215. I mean, I'll think about it.
Loop down towards short.
Ground ball to left center field, and that is a single for the Mets.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets
But we'll
started
see.
right there. I know it's a soft liner, but lead off
Take it on one more time.
poses problems.
I mean, by the looks of it, as of right now, I'm not sure if I'm willing to have any plans for another Dragon Quest game. Maybe.
Standing in now, Zach Wheeler.
But it would be Dragon Quest Builders. Maybe. He gives it the first, out number 1 for the Metropolitans, as the base runner from first goes second. Here comes the Queen Barreros, making the second at bat. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out in the first. If you guys have any questions about Monster Hunter World, I'll let you guys know what you guys think. That will be making the series premiere this Thursday and Fridays every week. Mets staring at base runner second with 1 out, looking to extend the lead in the series finale. 1-1 count by Ross. Ground ball to right center field. That is a single for the Mets. Check it out one more time. And if you guys can hear me, type it in the chat. Let's go, let's grow.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get
by
a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Ground ball to right center field, and he makes the catch. And that's out number 2 for the Metropolitans. But the base runner from third goes to home as the Mets extend the lead in the series finale. It's 2-0 Metropolitans. Bottom of the third with 2 outs.
So it wasn't a given they were going to send it, but they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here comes Wilson Ramos. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first. Metropolitans staring at base runner first with 2 outs. Ross gives a sign, gives the pitch.
Here it is.
Strike 1. And I'm also going to be very, very interested in the new PBA bowling game too, in which I've been a huge bowling fan since I got started into bowling for the last 18 years. And that will be a signal for the Metropolitans. As we speak, I mean, I played 1 or 2 bowling games for the PS4, but during that time, I mean, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed 1 game that I went after for the PS4 store. Go to Cespedes is 0 for 1 with a ground out in the second. Metropolitans staring at base runner first and second with 2 outs. We're going to extend the lead. The series finale comes Ross. Ground ball to left center field. That will be a RBI single. As the Metropolitans extend the lead, it's 3-0 Mets. Bottom of the third with 2 outs. The RBI leaders, Chris Bryant is at 48, Race Hoskins is at 43. 3-way tie between 40, Zoe Votto, Paul Goldschmidt, and Matt Kemp. Here comes Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 1 with a solo shot in the second. Comes Ross again.
Ready to deliver. Here's
Strike
the
one.
first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Well, one thing I will say about Monster Hunter, it's been getting some great reviews, by the looks of it. So I decided to make a quick purchase out of it last night. Well, it might have been this morning. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired.
So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits.
As we go to the top of the 4th, Metropolitans are up 3-0 in the series finale. Due up for the Tigers, Samir Candelario. He is 1 for 1 with a triple on his first time.
By a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the pitch. Strike one. Yeah, so far I haven't heard a single word from James Cox this week. Of what's been going on, really. If he's still going to be live, or if he's going to be coming back to YouTube or not. I haven't heard anything. Ground ball to right center field. He gives it to first, 1 away. I have no idea. But I know he's okay. I mean, if you guys can give your setups, if you guys can give me your replies in the chat of the I Am a Creator community, to give me good prayers to my good buddy, for our good buddy James Cox, let me know what you guys think. Here comes John Hicks. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind.
Remember, guys, pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask anything back in return. But we watch our videos in full. We like the videos. We tweet about, share them. We add them to a playlist. And we leave a respecting, caring, loving, sharing comment once we've done the rest. Son Hicks is 0 for 1. Comes the 0-1 by Wheeler. Swinging the best, strike 2. Cleveland Indians hosting the Rays 2-1.
Right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging.
And if you guys have any questions, type right in the chat.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. 6 strikeout by Zach Wheeler. Boston Red Sox visiting the Astros 5-0.
And then start working outside the zone. Easier said than
That
done,
ball was 92 miles an hour. But it all depends what he's been up to, but I haven't been checking. Strike 1. But if you think about it, guys, he might be doing something. Well, we'll see. Nick Castellanos is 0 for 1 with a line out in the first.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Fly ball to left center field. He picks up a block and he makes the catch. And the side is retired.
And the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers.
As we go to bottom of the 4th, Metropolitans are up 3-0 in the series finale. Due up for the Metropolitans. In the batter's box, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 1 with a flyout in the second.
Build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This Tyson Ross is still on the mound. 3-5 record of the season. And the pitch. And a pop-up to right center field. And he makes a catch, and that's the first out for the Mets. Here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 for a line out in the second. He nods his head in the pitch. Ball 1.
Fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
But I think you guys might be looking into Monster Hunter. And let me know what you guys think I might be able to do on that. And that's ball 2. Ross looking for a strike. Strike 1. Miami Marlins visiting the Nationals 1-0. Here comes a 2-1 by Ross. Ground ball to left center field. He gets it to first, and that's out number 2 for the Mets. Pittsburgh Pirates hosting the Dodgers 4-3. Here comes Keon Broxton. He is 1 for 1 for a single. Let's grab it. Ross gives the sign. Strike one.
In there for a called strike.
And I'm also happy after last night that I'm back officially in
I wouldn't be
business.
surprised if he wasn't at least
You guys
thinking
can
about
see.
it. He handles the bat
Foul
pretty
ball
well,
to
and
right.
He can definitely run.
Strike two. Ross looking for the out.
Oh, and this ball is
Fly ball to left center field. He picks up a block and it's gone. In the series finale, solo shot to left center field. Fourth home run by Bronson, 421 feet, 109.3 miles per hour. As the Mets extend the lead, it's 4-0 Metropolitans. Bottom of the fourth with 2 outs. In the series finale, Tigers won the first one 4-0. Tigers won the second one 8-5. Taking out one more time. It's still early.
Height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was
Ross
impressive.
gives a sign in the pitch. 3-5 record.
He'll take a look
Ball
at
one.
the pitch too low. It's ball one. He did his
Zach
job and
Wheeler
laid down the successful sack
in
bunt in his
second
first
attempt.
appearance.
He had a sacrifice bunt his first time. The 1-0 count by Ross.
1-0 on its way.
Strike
Ball on
one.
the strike.
Whatever you guys can tell me about Monster Hunter World, you guys let me know. But if it's the same as Horizon Zero Dawn or something compatible with Monster Hunter.
Line toward right center.
Line towards
And
right
the
center
pitcher's
field,
got himself a
and
base
that
hit.
will be a single for the Mets in the series finale.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This
Check it out
pitcher
one
mixed
more
in and
time.
Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on
91
his
miles
craft
per
on the
hour.
offensive side of the ball.
Mets staring at base runner first with 2 outs. We're going to extend the lead. It's the pitch by Ross. Ball one.
Barrios. Ball one to start the at-bat. A hit in
So
two
Quinn
tries for him
Burrells, he
so
is
far.
1 for 2 with a single. In game 3 of 3 of the series finale.
1-1
So by the
to
time I
Mets
get back
leadoff
from the
hitter.
art studio, guys, in the chat, you guys will be getting a new episode of Borderlands 2 this afternoon from Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Swinging a soft
Ground ball
line.
to left center field. He gives it to first baseman, and the side is retired. Taking out one more time, solo shot to left center field.
Thanks to the solo homer.
As we go to top of the fifth, Mets are up 4-0 in the series finale.
Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt.
But other than that, you know, I mean, I've enjoyed every single episode. I've enjoyed a lot of grinding levels, you know, most of that good stuff on Dragon Quest 11. But now, you know what they say, when it comes to longer episodes, all good things must come to an end. Most likely in the order.
Out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this.
Do up for the Detroit Tigers, as they're looking to put some good work going for the series finale.
Number 14.
Chris Stewart is looking to pull the Tigers up ahead in the series finale. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Here's the pitch by Wheeler. Ball one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Tigers won the first one 4-0. Tigers won the second one 8-5. Strike one.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Swinging a miss, strike two. Held that bat a bit too long. Chris Stewart's 0 for 1.
Two things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he struck him out, and that's the first out for the Detroit Tigers. 7th strikeout by Zach Wheeler.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon.
But it's all good. Here comes Nico Goodwin, looking to put some good work going. He's struck out in the second. Milwaukee Brewers hosting the Phillies 8-2. Here's the pitch by Wheeler. Strike one.
Hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Here comes the 0-1 by Wheeler. Foul ball to left, strike two.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Foul ball behind the batter's box, strike 2.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
And he struck him out. And that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Aim strikeout by Zach Wheeler as he's putting on a clinic for the Mets defense. Minnesota.
They've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how
as Maki Montauk is looking to get something good going for the Detroit Tigers in the series finale. He is flown out in the second. Kansas City Royals hosting the Yankees 4-0.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Here's the pitch by Wheeler. Strike 1.
Strike 1.
The 0-1 count by Wheeler. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He also held that bat a little too long, alright. In the series finale, it's still early.
No need to even warm
Ball
up
1.
the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Count is 1-2 now.
Just pay it forward, guys, and be rewarded. Never ask any support back afterwards. If you guys have any questions about the idol, type it in the chat. 5 ball to right, foul ball, and it will be a single for the Tigers. A really needed single for the Tigers.
Take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not
Zach
betting
Wheeler's
against
given
him.
up 2 hits and 8 strikeouts. Here comes Bobby Wilson with a small opportunity. He's 0 for 1 with a pop out in the 3rd in the series finale. Tigers staring at base runner first with 2 outs, looking to cut the lead for the Metropolitans. Here's the pitch. Strike 1.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
If you guys can hear me, type 1 in the chat if you guys are here. And they pop up to right center field. And that'll be 3 outs, and the side is retired. Tigers lead 1 as we go to bottom of the 5th. Metropolitans holding on to a 4-0 lead in the series finale. 2 up for the Metropolitans. Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly.
Looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you
Tyson
can do.
Ross
You just want to be
still on the mound for the
heater,
Tigers defense.
and
Here's the
prepared
pitch.
for this next AB.
Series finale. Ball 1.
No strikes.
The 1-0 count by the 3-5 record.
2 balls
Ball
and
2.
no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Robinson Cano is
And
0
this
for
is where
1,
he's struggling
former
right
New
here.
York
He's
Yankee,
not
I
able to
believe.
pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys
Ross
are
looking
finding
for a
themselves
strike.
in serious count leverage situations. And
Foul
hitters
ball
aren't
to
gonna
left.
miss.
Strike
And
1.
he fouls this one off.
Comes to
Cano
2-1 by
waiting the
Ross.
2-1. Right side.
Ground
hit
ball
hard.
to right center
And
field.
is through
That
into
will be a
right field
single for the
single.
Metropolitans.
Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2.
Here comes
in
Wilson
this one.
Ramos. He is 1 for 2 with a single in the 3rd. Mets staring at base runner first with no outs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to
Foul
get a
ball
piece of
behind
that
the
for
batter's box. Strike 1.
Cano on at first, nobody out. Line
Ground ball
in
to
there,
right center
base hit.
field.
Oh, and he misses it. Throwing to second.
And that will be a
And they keep rolling here. Their runners
single for the
corners with
Mets.
Still nobody out.
in the
Danny,
series
how
finale.
frustrating is this
Take it
right
up
here?
one more
First and
time.
third, you got problems all over the place.
Lenzo Moratia, how you doing, sir?
First and third, nobody out.
Are you new to the Item Creator community?
In now,
Here's the pitch to him. Ball one.
He looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball
Jonas
one.
Cespedes is 1 for 2 with a single. Mets staring at base runner first and third with no outs. We're going to extend the lead in the series finale. Comes Ross again.
Swing,
Fly ball to right center field.
And the runner scores.
And that will be
now a 5-0 lead.
an RBI double for the Metropolitans as the Mets extend the lead. It's 5-0 Mets. 12 double for Cespedes with no outs in the series finale.
Too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second. And
So are you new to the hashtag I am a creator community, Lenzo? Type it in the chat. Michael Conforto is 1 for 2 with a solo shot in the second.
Down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally,
Mets staring at base runner second and third with no outs. We're going to extend the lead.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Strike one. You mind if we tell you how the hashtag I am a creator community goes? It goes hashtag pay it forward. Type it in the chat if you want me to get down under. Because I haven't had a word with James Cox yet. Strike two. Well, the I Am a Creator community is a group of loving, caring, who are loving, caring, and sharing each other's great content, watching videos in full, sharing the videos out. Ball two. Remember, we watch videos in full, we like the videos, we tweet them out, share them. If anyone has a Facebook or a Twitter account, and we add them to a playlist. And we leave a meaningful comment down below once we've done it. Remember, by paying it forward, you will be rewarded, and that's the first step for the Mets. But remember, as I told the others and my current moderators, Lenzo and Zach, is the more people we bring in, the more we all win together, go strong together, and make a consecutive difference. This is not a sub-to-sub channel. We never ask for support back afterwards. Most likely. Saint Sue, are a new supporter. Would you mind hitting that red support button for me? And tweeting out my episodes on the live stream?
He can't do a whole lot with that.
And that's the replay of the ball.
He can and will.
But yeah, that's the way the I Am a Creator community is all about the entire time. But let me know what you think. 2-1 count by Ross. Strike two. And if you guys have a community tab, you can add our buddy James Cox. He's the one that started it all most of the time. Ground ball to right line, and that will be a 2-run single. As the Mets extend the lead, it's 7-0 Mets, bottom of the fifth with 1 out.
Now batting, number 20.
Here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. He has lined out and he has grounded out. Ross gives a sign.
And he gets ahead.
Strike one. But if you have any questions, Lenzo, type it in the chat. Just pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask anything back in return. And that will be a double play. And that's out number 3, and the side is retired. Check it out one more time.
We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon.
As we go to top of the 6th, Mets are up 7-0 in the series finale. As the Tigers will be bringing in the pinch hitter.
Miguel Cabrera will grab a bat and lead.
But I believe he's looking at a lot of work to make up at this point to climb. Miguel Cabrera batting .321, 6 home runs, 22 RBIs. As he's working to get the Tigers up to a good opportunity. Strike one. Tigers won the first one 4-0. Tigers won the second one 8-5. Lenzo says, did you like the All-Star game? I actually didn't watch it. What day was it on? Swing and a miss, strike two. He held that bat a little too long.
Oh man, he took a swing and a half.
But yeah, when was the All-Star game, by the way? Lenzo?
Just been trying to get his guys on the board with one
Ball
swing.
one.
Trying to get
And I'm also
Cabrera to
looking
chase
for
there, but it's 1 and 2.
continuing predictions of what my love and eyes to do for the idol as well. On your birthday, it's July 9th. Oh, that's good. And that's the first out for the Tigers. 9th strikeout by Zach Wheeler. He's putting on a good clinic for the Mets defense. Check it out one more time.
His stuff is dirty today.
96 miles an hour at the pit speed. Well, my birthday is pretty much June 24th. I was born in 1993. My top moderator for 766 days that her and I have been together, she was born in January 4th, 1987. Most of the time. Here comes the 0-1 count by Wheeler. 5-ball to right center field, and he makes the catch, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. And here comes put up and set up for Zamir Candelario. It's 1 for 2 for a triple in the first. He wants a special hit from Wheeler. Strike 1. Minnesota Twins hosting the White Sox 5-1.
By the look on that manager's face, he's obviously
Remember, guys, pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask anything back in return.
Does he take
comes the 0-1 by Wheeler.
a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after?
5-ball to left center field, and he makes the catch. And the side is retired.
Fair to say. Oh my goodness.
As we go to bottom of the 6th, Mets holding on to a 7-0 lead in the series finale.
Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but
yeah, if you guys know anything about the about Monster Hunter World, you guys let me know. I'm also a little bit excited of when PBA Pro Bowling is going to be coming out. I mean, they haven't given me a release date for it for the PS4, but it might be coming out soon.
And making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
I think it might be coming out soon, if I'm correct. For the Tigers defense, they will be bringing in Victor Alcantara, making the 15th game of the season for the Tigers defense. 1-1 record, 1.67 ERA, and 30 strikeouts. The series finale. Due up for the Metropolitans, Keon Broxton. He is 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. Count the hour, gets the sign. It's the first pitch. Foul ball to left. Strike 1.
That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this?
I mean, I haven't heard anything on when it's going to be coming out. All I know is that game's going to be coming out late fall. Strike 2. Pretty much tonight in the fall summer swing, if I'm correct. Looking for the out. Take swing, ball 1.
Fastball, it's 1-2. The 1-2.
Foul ball to right. Strike 2.
The 1-2.
And a pop up to right from the territory to right. And that's the first out for the Metropolitans in the series finale. Here comes the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He's 1 for 1 for a single in the 4th. Cantiero gives the sign. Strike 1.
Taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, PBA is going to be coming out for the PS4, Steam, PC, and the Nintendo Switch.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely.
So I, for one, am going to be getting that. I'm still getting the other 4 guys, and that would be Star Wars, The Fallen Order, Borderlands 3, Final Fantasy VIII Remake, ground ball to right. He takes it in himself, and that's 2 outs for the Mets. The series finale. Here comes the Queen Barreros. He is 1 for 3 with a single. But yeah, the thing about the others, I'm still gonna get those for the PS4, because I'm back in business. So I'm still gonna be getting PBA Pro Bowling. I don't know when it's gonna be premiering though. I haven't got a single date on that. And ground ball to left center field, and that is a single for the Mets in the series finale. But yeah, I'm also getting Star Wars The Fallen Order. Borderlands 3 comes out on September 13th.
He's set. Here it comes. And he just
I'm also thinking about still getting Death Stranding as well, if I'm correct. Ground ball to left center field, gives it to second, and the side is retired.
The side is retired. Mets strand one, and they hold a
As we go to top of the 7th, Mets holding on to a 7-0 lead in the series finale. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VIII is also going to be bought later this year. So that's going to be playing a big part, by the looks of it, for the PS4 console itself. Since it's been 4.5 years. Here comes the one that has to put a lot of work in for the Tigers, Sonny Hicks. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, looking to better his chances with his 0 for 2. With Zach Wheeler still on the mound.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Here's the pitch by Wheeler. Strike one. Tigers won the first one 4-0. Tigers won the second one 8-5. Toronto Blue Jays hosting the Padres 2-2.
On the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose.
Rockies hosting the Orioles 1-0.
I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Fly ball to right center field, and that will be a single for the Tigers. As they really needed that single right for the way it's been going. 7-game hitting streak. Check it out one more time.
Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins.
Marky Brewers hosting the Phillies 8-5.
Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about
Tigers staring at base runner first with no outs, looking to cut the lead that the Mets have in the series finale. Here's the pitch by Wheeler. Ball 1.
Off the outside that time, laid off for
Nick Castellanos is 0 for 2 with a flyout and a lineout. If you guys can hear me, type it in the chat. Here comes the 1-0 count by Zach Wheeler. Strike 1.
1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Cleveland Indians hosting the Rays 2-1. Wheeler gives a sign. He nods his head. Comes a 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
A swing and a miss.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze for months.
But I think you guys might be able to look into Monster Hunter every Thursdays and Fridays starting this week. Fly ball to right center field. And he makes the catch, 1 away.
Up next,
here comes Kristen Stewart. He is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in the series finale. Wheeler gives sign in the pitch. Strike 1.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hicks leads off first with 1 away.
Like I said, I want to thank you guys so much for jumping into Dragon Quest 11. It was a great honor. Fly ball to left center field. He picks up a block and he makes a wonderful catch, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Upsets Nico Goodwin. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Looking to even things up for his 0 for 2.
Hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Wheeler gives the sign and the pitch. Strike 1.
First pitch is a
from the weekends and on the weekends.
You know, they finally
and thank you for stopping by Lenso.
It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Here's the pitch by Wheeler. 0-1 count. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Number 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
He nods his head. Ball 1.
Been looking to find that outside corner, but
Nico Goodwin is 0 for 2. He wants a special hit for the Tigers.
Why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Swung on,
and he struck him out.
Third strike. Ramos gathers it.
He gets it to first, and that will be a single for the Tigers. And it'll be scored as a strikeout and a wild pitch.
There is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
Mikey Montauk with a good chance. He is 1 for 2 with a single in the 5th.
So far in the game.
Tigers staring at base runner first and second with 2 outs, looking to cut the Metropolitans' lead in the series finale.
First offering.
Here's the pitch by Wheeler. Strike 1.
Ball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Wheeler gives a sign. He sets the target. Foul ball to right. In the stands, strike 2.
I think he was sitting on that pitch right there. He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Ground ball to right center field. And that will be a single for the Tigers. Taking out one more time.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down
the series
by a lot
finale.
of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home.
Tigers staring at bases sorted with 2 outs. We're going to cut the lead that the Mets have in the series finale. Here's the pitch by Wheeler. Strike 1. It's Bobby Wilson that's looking for anything to put up for the Tigers in the series finale. He's 0 for 2 with 2 pop outs. Here comes the 0-1 by Wheeler. He sets the target and the pitch.
Here it comes.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
After that one, he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And they pop up. With a foul ball, strike 2.
So he'll get another shot.
Wheeler gives a sign.
Oh, and
Ball
he
1.
him off to plate that time.
Bobby Wilson is 0 for 2. He could really use a nice hit from Zach Wheeler.
I'm not sure it
The
was
series
intended to
finale.
be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Here comes the 1-2 by Wheeler.
Swing
Ground ball to left center field. He gets it to first, and the side is retired.
The throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So the
Tigers lead 2. So we go to bottom of the 7th. Metropolitans holding on to a 7-0 lead. 2 up for the Metropolitans of the offense in the series finale. Wilson Ramos, he is 2 for 3 with 2 singles as we surpass the 1-hour limit. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat.
First pitch
It's pitched by Alcantara. Strike 1.
Fastball called for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity.
But I am finally back in business, and it's always great to be back in business most of the time.
Your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1.
Foul ball to left, strike 2.
The 1-2.
Looking for the out. Ball 2.
Outside for a ball.
Fly ball to right center field, and he makes the catch, and that's out number 1 for the Mets. Here comes Jonas Cespedes. He's 2 for 3 with a double and a single to his resume. Cantillo gives a sign. Fly ball to right center field. The Tigers defense have not expected more. And it's gone to right center field. And that's the 17th home run going to Cespedes, 418 feet. As the Mets continue to pound the lead, it's 8-0 Mets. Bottom of the 7th with 1 out. Giants hosting the Diamondbacks 3-1. And the Tigers manager is not happy. Taking out one more time, solo shot to right.
It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Here's the pitch by Alcantara. Ball one.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Michael Conforto is 1 for 3 with a solo shot in second. What's up, Teacup? How you doing? Ground ball to left center field. And that will be a signal for the Mets. And we scored as a base hit. So, how you been, Alice? Anything interesting after the finale last night? Let me know in the chat.
From the stretch.
By the time you get done, strike one.
Here with the fastball, strike one.
Todd Frazier is 1 for 3. Mets staring at base on first with 1 out. Ball one.
This is downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
And I also put in a new game, by the way, T. When you get the time and when you get the time to type it in the chat. And I'll tell you what game I'm going to be looking at for Thursdays and Fridays. And that's out number 2 for the Mets. Here comes Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 3 with a ground out in the 5th. The series finale.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1 ball, no strikes.
Right? I mean, you know what the good thing is? I'm off till Friday. Most likely.
Now a good
swing and a miss, strike one. Alice says it's been.
Really tied him up on that one.
Can you rephrase that, Alice? If that's okay. Fly ball to right center field. He picks up a block and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Well, for me, after doing that Drink Plus 11 finale last night, I was really tired. Completely. As we go to top of the 8th, Mets are up 8-0 in the series finale. As the Tigers will be bringing the pinch hitter.
Jordy Mercer is going to be asked to get things going here as a leadoff.
Here comes the pinch hitter, Jordy Mercer. He has a lot of. He's looking to put a lot of work to climb for the Tigers in the series finale. But I'm doing good. I got up around 6:40 this morning, as we speak, and the attendance in the stadium 34,114. But yeah, Alice. Guess what game I'm putting on for Thursdays and Fridays this week as the series premiere? I mean, this next game is pretty much going to be a little more better than Drink Plus 11 on the landscape. In the Mets bullpen, Paul Seward and Justin Wilson. Well, when we know we get the chance, Alice, to type it in the chat. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know he's well aware.
Well, have you? Well, let me ask you, Alice.
Maybe he's trying to ignite.
Because I love you from Twilight, and as my top moderator. My pun. Fly ball to left center field, and he makes the catch, 1 away. But yeah, the game I'm going to be doing every Thursdays and Fridays every week, since I'm going to be doing the series premiere this Thursday. The game is going to be Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World. And the question on that, Alice, have you heard of Monster Hunter World by chance? I'm thinking Monster Hunter World is actually a little bit different than Horizon Zero Dawn, I believe. I mean, I checked out the gameplay hours in the chat, and I'm looking at 82, most likely. Strike 1. But yeah, type it in the chat if you heard of Monster Hunter World, Alice. foul ball behind the batter's box, strike
If you're
2.
going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Swing and a miss. And that's out number 2 for the Tigers. 11th strikeout by Zach Wheeler. He's pretty much doing it up. So you haven't heard of Monster Hunter? I mean, it's actually an online game. An online game, perhaps. Compatible to, I'm not really sure if it's really compatible to Horizon Zero Dawn or something. But Samir Candelario is 1 for 3 with a triple in the first. He could use a lot of that from Zach Wheeler right now. But given that, you know, I mean, Monster Hunter has been getting some great reviews since it came out back in the beginning of 2018. Zach Wheeler has given up 13 balls and 79 strikes. But yeah, IGN, but here's the thing, Alice. I'll tell you in a minute. Ball 1. But yeah, Monster Hunter World had a 9.5 out of 10 for the PS4 last year. Became one of the best games in history. It's like swing, and that's ball 2.
No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2.
Samir Candelario wants a nice hit. Comes to 2 and 2. Fly ball to right center field, and that will be a single. A must-needed single for the Tigers in the series finale.
Take a look at his numbers. A couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the
Zach
entire
Wheeler's
game.
given up 80 strikes and 15 balls. So yeah, Alice, are you sure you haven't heard of Monster Hunter? Here comes Don Hicks. He's 1 for 3 with a single in the 7th. Tigers staring at base runner first with 2 outs. But like I said, Monster Hunter's been out since the beginning of last year.
And they start him out
back in the month of January.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and
take your time, Alice.
Really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And let me know when you're ready. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's in control, 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely
and like I said earlier this morning, guys, I will say it again, I have not heard anything from James Cox. Not a damn thing. I'm just hoping he's doing okay this morning. Swing and a miss. A little too long for the bat, and the side is retired.
1 left for Detroit. They're on the short end of an 8-0
As we go to bottom of the 8th, Mets are holding on to an 8-0 lead in the series finale. As the Tigers will be putting in a different pitcher. They will be bringing in Blaine Hardy, making his 14th game this season for the Tigers defense. With a 3-2 record, 1 save, 2.12 ERA, and 30 strikeouts to his resume. Due up for the Metropolitans, Keon Broxton. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a single. Taking on Blaine Hardy. Here's the pitch to him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Fly ball to right center field, and the Metropolitans are still getting started. That will be a double for the Mets.
Second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
3rd double by Keon Broxton. Take it out one more time. In the series finale.
The outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second.
Zach Wheeler with a nice opportunity. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the 4th.
See if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch.
Strike 1.
And he's really had this crowd behind him the entire
Mets staring at base runner second with no outs.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ground ball to left center field.
That's in there. Base hit.
That will be a RBI single as the Mets extend the lead. It's 9-0 Mets, bottom in the 8th with no outs in the series finale. We have 2 people in the hot seat, 1 like in the chat. If the moderators can tell the ones that are in the chat of the I Am a Creator community to smash that like button and turn on notification bell. If anyone has a Facebook or a Twitter.
Back to the
in the
top of the
tab.
Mets order,
Here comes the
digging
Queen
in,
Barreros. He is 2 for 4 with
He's
2
2 for
singles.
4 in the ball game.
Mets staring at base runner first with no outs. Here comes Hardy again.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left.
Line drive to left, and he makes the catch, one away for the Mets. Milwaukee Brewers hosting the Phillies 8-5.
The batter number 24, second baseman, Robinson.
Cincinnati Reds visiting the Cubs, 1-0. Here comes Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Wayne Hardy gives the sign, and the pitch. Strike one.
Taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The Tigers came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
Swinging for the out,
One of the
Hardy.
things you have to do is play 27
Ball one.
outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't
But
look
yeah,
good, but they
Alice,
still have a chance. And when
how
you
did
have a chance,
how did you feel after I did the finale for Dragon Quest 11 last night?
The 1-2 is outside
Ball
for
two.
the ball. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save
Ball
a little
three.
face here at home.
On deck, Wilson Ramos batting .231. Houston Astros hosting the Red Sox 6-5. Kansas City Royals hosting the Yankees 4-0.
The sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Ground ball to
Line
third,
shortstop, but the runner is back in time
and
to
that's out
avoid
number
the
2
double
for the
play.
Mets.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here comes Wilson Ramos. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Wayne Hardy makes the test.
From the stretch,
Here's the
here's
pitch.
the pitch.
Ball 1.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strike.
Wilson Ramos
With
is
this
2
one
for
almost
4.
in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
And they
Well, Manny
pop
V, I
up
don't know what your
to
thoughts are,
right
but
line, and he makes the catch, and the side is
The
retired.
play is made here to end the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits.
As we go to top of the ninth, Mets holding on to a 9-0 lead in the series finale from the weekends and on the weekends.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas.
What, the finale last night?
Starting things for
What's
his
one,
side
Dragon Quest
in the
11?
ninth as they face the
I mean, I was up till a little after
improbable
midnight
odds of
last
trying to
night,
come back in this one.
doing the finale.
Not a lot of
The
hope for them at
Castellanos
this
looking to
point.
put
These
a
guys
lot of
know
work
these stats
inside
don't
for the
count,
Tigers.
At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances
If any,
as a professional.
if any player could do it, he'd be the first one to do it right now in the series finale.
He's ready. Here's the
With
first
Zach Wheeler
offering.
still on the mound and the pits,
Ninth inning
strike
underway
one.
now as the first pitch is taken for a
Castellanos
ball
is 0
strike.
for 3.
And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th.
Yeah, the finale
of the
was
ball
only
game.
like almost an hour and 20 minutes last night.
And he
Fly
turns
ball
this
to
one
left
around
center
and
field.
to center field.
He picks up a block, and it's gone. That's what the Tigers were looking to get. And the rifle time. 12 home run by Nick Castellanos, 446 feet.
Solo shot off the bat of
As
Nick
the Tigers
Castellanos.
cut the Mets lead, it's 9-1 Metropolitans, top of the ninth with no outs.
Still well behind.
Tigers really needed that badly.
Well, we've
Take it
now
out one
seen
more
4
time.
homers
Solo
combined
shot to
between
left.
these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
But like I said, Alice, the finale was like almost an hour and 20 minutes last night. By the looks of it.
Today. We were around the cage during batting practice.
Pittsburgh
but we're
Pirates
super
hosting the
confident,
Dodgers
and it's coming to
6-3.
fruition today.
Now here
And
comes
Zach
the Mets
Wheeler
skipper
up
on
the
his way
Mets
toward the mound.
defense,
And that is gonna
comes
be
out of the
all
mound,
for Zach
and that'll
Wheeler.
be it for him.
So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd departing after surrendering.
Coming to the mound for the
one
Mets,
earned run.
mound, Justin Wilson making his 26th game appearance. 1-3 record, 1.57 ERA, and of course 23 strikeouts to his resume.
The batter, number 14.
But yeah, the series was really good. I did a lot of grinding. Ball 1. Levels up. I did some of the side quests in the past, but I decided not to go back to the side quests afterwards.
Yeah, he
Well,
didn't
like
have
I
an
said,
opportunity
well, like
to
I
really
said,
get
Alice,
acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during
the series
season
was
is not
fun,
always easy, opening the doors to a big league
and
clubhouse
I believe
and
maybe
trying to get
Monster
to know your
Hunter would
teammates.
pretty much
The
get
best
into the
way to get
running
to know 'em is to
with
go out and produce.
strike plus 11 after 78 episodes.
But falling behind
but we'll see.
Doesn't exactly help the situation.
We'll see what it comes down to afterwards. There might be a good chance, or there might not be a best chance, but we'll see what happens. Strike one.
First strike, 2-1.
Kristen Stewart's 0 for 3. He would love a hit for the Tigers as well from Justin Wilson. Fly ball to right center field. He picks up a block, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center field. That's home run number 6 by Kristen Stewart, 418 feet. As the Tigers cut the Metropolitan's lead, it's 9-2 Mets, top of the 9th with no outs. As the Tigers offense are looking at trying to turn it on a little bit. Take it up one more time to right center field.
That he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make
coming to the mound for the Mets defense, Paul Sewald, making the starting first game this season. 7.33 ERA and 25 strikeouts.
Now battle.
Into the box.
Here's the pitch by Seward. Strike one.
Change up here for strike one.
Nico Goodwin will also like a good hit for the Tigers offense. He's 0 for 3 and restart an error in the 7th.
On what we've seen.
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations.
Comes the 0-1 by Sewald.
Full advantage.
Fly ball to right center field, and he makes the catch, and that's the first out for the Tigers.
Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The center field
Final line there.
Zach Bauer has given up 6 hits and 12 strikeouts with 100 pitches.
Yeah, he looked really
in the
dialed in
chat.
from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every
Here
time
comes
you
Maki
go out there.
Montauk looking
So I think he'll
for
feel pretty
something
good
better.
about the
He's 2 for
effort
3
he
with
put
2
forth in this
singles.
one.
Dustin Wilson gives the sign and the pitch. Ball one. Below the zone that
This
time.
is a ball 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
At the Mets bullpen, Edwin Diaz and Robert Zelsman. Comes the 1-0 count by Sewald. Ball 2.
Changeup taken high for ball 2.
Maki Montauk wants a good hit. Here's the pitch. Strike
That's
one.
taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
Maki Montauk is 2 for 3. But after last night, guys, I got a new wallet thanks to one of my peers.
The 2-1.
From, as we speak, swing and a miss, strike 2. I also got my state ID back in Sesson after the one that came in the mail earlier this week. And he struck him out. That one Montauk was looking to have, and that's out number 2 for the Tigers.
You know what was really impressive
As
to me about that?
the Tigers, the time is running out for the Detroit Tigers in the series finale.
Then he kind of refocused
They won the
himself,
Tigers
came
won the
right
first
back
one
with
4-0.
3 quality pitches in a row
Tigers
to
won the
sit him
second one
down.
8-5.
That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in
Excuse
on
me.
getting ahead on the next guy.
No ball.
Last chance for the Tigers, Bobby Wilson. It's 0 for 3 with a ground out in the 7th. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Time is running out for the Tigers in the series finale. Here's the pitch by Seward. Foul ball to right, strike 2.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet.
Check swing, and he struck him out.
Strike 3.
And the Metropolitans get the series finale as they go up to 23 and 30. The Detroit Tigers go down to 23 and 30 as well. But it was a good effort by the Tigers for the first 2 games, 4-0 and 8-5, but fall to the Metropolitans in the series finale. As the New York Mets hold on to win 9-2. They had 16 hits and 2 errors. Tigers had 7 hits. As the Tigers are down to as the Tigers record, Tigers are now 23 and 30 this season. as we simulate the other scores. Alex Guzman. Let's check the other scores in the chat, guys. Toronto Blue Jays get a win, going up 27-26. Sending the Padres down to 18-35. Final score 4-3 with 12 hits and 2 errors. Hudson with his very first win for the Blue Jays. Cleveland Indians back in the winning column, going up 21-31. Sending the Rays down to 25-27. 3-2 with 7 hits. Simba with a second win. Miami Marlins defeating the Nationals in the perfect game, going up 26-25, sending Washington down to 32-21 of the season. 1-0 with 3 hits. Red Sox with his third win. Sergio Romo with his 9th save. Pittsburgh Pirates upset the Dodgers, going up to 19-32, sending the Dodgers down to 32-21. By a score of 6-3, 14 hits and 1 error. Talon with his second win. Vasquez with his 11th save of the season. Minnesota Twins going up to 24-28, defeating the White Sox, going down to 31-23 of the season. Hold on. 6-1 with 16 hits and 1 error. Gibson with his third win. Boston Red Sox going up to 33-21, set a good game with the Astros, going down to 38-16 of the season. 13-6 with 18 hits and 1 error. Johnson with his second win. Milwaukee Brewers upset the Phillies, going up to 23-31, sending the Phillies down to 32-21 as well. 8-6 with 10 hits and 1 error. Julio going up to a 3-0 win as a pitcher. Still had of his 9th save of the season. Kansas City Royals shut out the Yankees 5-0, with going up to 29-23 of the season, sending the Yankees down to 30-23 of the season as well. Dunas for the 7th win of the season. Cincinnati Reds had a good game with the Cubbies, going up to 33-20, sending the Cubs down to 33-19. Final score 5-1 with 9 hits. Trevor Rourke with his 5th win. Rockies going up to 30-23, sending the Orioles down to 19-36, with the Detroit Tigers will be taking on the Orioles next in the game series. We'll get to that more in a little bit. Rockies 8-7, 11 hits and 1 error. Dunn with his third win, and all with his third save. San Francisco Giants going up to 22-31 over the Diamondbacks, 27-26 of the season. 7-1 with 9 hits. Johnny Cueto with his 5th win. LA Angels shut out the Rangers, going up 23-30, 7-0 with 10 hits and 1 error. Tyler Skaggs, the late great for the Angels, gets his 3rd win. Oakland Athletics going up to 32-23 over the Mariners, 10-5 with 10 hits. Marco Estrada with the 7th win of the season. And the Cardinals going up to 29-23 over the Braves, 4-3 with 6 hits. Lee won with the 3rd win, and Miller with the 16th save. So the Tigers will be back on the road to take on the Baltimore Orioles. It's still an adult season. So we check out the standings. The Tigers are down to 23-30 of the season after having 2 wins in a row from the weekends and on the weekends as we speak. As they're only a game and a half behind the Twins with a win, going up to 24-28 of the season. The Royals have won 8 games as they're looking to continue their 8-game winning streak, going up to 29-23 as they're only 1 game behind the White Sox, 31-23 of the season. Anything contains a little bit extra than anything afterwards. Houston Astros going down to 38-16. They still have a great series right there, as they're 6.5 games ahead of the Athletics as of right now, as they won 3 consecutive games, going up to 32-23 of the season in the chat. Type 1 in the chat if you guys are here. If you guys can hear me, like you, Alice, I love you. Type it in the chat if you can, for me. As the Athletics are looking to continue to close the gap a little bit more that the Astros have been having, as they won 7 games out of the last 10. Astros have a winning percentage of 704. Athletics have a winning percentage of 582. Mariners have lost 4 straight, 15 and 36, going down to 15 and 40. But it's still early between these teams. As we look at the American League wildcard race, Athletics, Yankees, Royals, Blue Jays, Rangers, bottom list, Mariners, Orioles, Indians, Angels, and the Detroit Tigers, as we speak. Philadelphia Phillies have lost 2 consecutive games, going down to 32 and 21, as they are still evening up the score with a winning percentage of 604 with the Nationals. Marlins and the Metropolitans kicked our ass this morning in the series finale. Like I said, the final score was 9-2, as we speak. As they're 4 games behind the Marlins. Anything has been almost getting strong at any point. Chicago Cubs have lost 2 straight, as they let the Cincinnati Reds right back into it. As they're only a half game behind the Cubs, 33 and 19. The Reds are 33 and 20. If the Reds get another win, they can get the lead back from the Cubs. 2 other wins from the Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. As these 3 teams in the chat, guys, in National League Central Division, these 3 teams have won 6 games out of the last 10, as we speak. LA Dodgers are back in the losing column again, going down to 32 and 21 of the season. But here come the Rockies. They won 2 games, going up to 30 and 23 with a winning percentage of 566, and so only 2 games behind the Dodgers. D-backs have lost 2 straight, 27 and 26 of the season. Giants have won 2 straight, as they're only 5 games behind the Diamondbacks. As we look at the National League wildcard, Reds, Nationals, Rockies, Cardinals, Diamondbacks, Marlins, Padres, Pirates, Braves, Giants, and the Brewers, as you guys can see in the chat. Now between this, Red Sox stand alone a little more than in the American League East at this point, as they are now 33 and 21, as they won 4 games out of the last 10. The Yankees have a 3-game skid this season, by the looks of it badly, as they are now 30 and 23 of the season. As the Yankees are hoping to regroup, as they are only 2.5 games behind the Red Sox right now of the season, from the weekends and on the weekends. Blue Jays finally got a win, going up to 27 and 26 of the season. Anything can expect to change afterwards, hopefully. And that's going to do it right there. I'll tell you guys a little more in just a little bit. Just hold on. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for episode 53 of MLB 19 or so, from the weekends and on the weekends. Final score, the Mets has kicked the Tigers' ass 9-2 in the series finale. Now the Detroit Tigers are looking to regroup, as they'll be at Baltimore to take on the Baltimore Orioles, which I don't think it's going to be a tough challenge for them, by the looks of it in the chat. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends and on the weekends on the I Am a Creator Community weekly schedule, equals #payitforward. Make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on notification bell if you guys haven't gotten the opportunity. If anyone, and I mean anyone from my buddy James Cox in the chat, has a Facebook or a Twitter account, we tweeted out, share a comment, add it to a playlist, because the more we bring in, guys, the more we all win, grow, and make a difference for the hashtag I Am a Creator Community itself, to hold on and to hold and to begin with to the very end of time. As remember, we watch videos in full, we like the videos, we share the videos, we tweet them out, and we add them to a playlist and we leave a meaningful comment. If you guys have a tablet, computer, or a phone, you can comment down below once this episode is over. And we never ask anything back in return. It's a piece of cake. I am, by the way, Alice. I'm about to go to the art studio after I get done with my salad this morning. But is there anything you want to say before since my pun will be up in a little bit? Anything? And remember, guys, when I get back from the art studio, you guys will be getting a new episode of Borderlands 2. I forgot to do it this morning, but I'm gonna get it done later on today. But remember, I'm off today, tomorrow, and Thursday. I don't go back till Friday, most of the time. And Wits, let me double check that real quick. But yeah, I am also off August 2nd. I'm also off the 2nd as well. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in check. And as for Monster Hunter World, love you too, Alice. Are you gonna be in the chat later when I do Borderlands 2 when I get back from the art studio? What do you think? What should I say real quick, Alice? Any idea? What do you think? You too, Alice. Be careful. But you guys will get the series premiere of Monster Hunter World this Thursday. It's a series premiere for Thursdays and Fridays. By the looks of it in the chat. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you, Alice, for stopping by. I love you. As we speak, be good to one another. Be kind to one another. Let me see. What? Monster Hunter World or Borderlands 2? I mean, I'm gonna get a new episode of Borderlands 2 done from Tuesdays and Wednesdays when I get back from the art studio. That's gonna be this afternoon. And remember, I don't have to be back till Friday. And then I'm off the 2nd of August. But yeah, type it in the chat real quick. But like I said earlier, guys, Monster Hunter World I'll be making a series premiere this Thursday. It's gonna be filled over 82 hours or 81 hours, which I might be able to change a little bit over Dragon Quest 11. We'll see what happens. Like I said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. And I'll see you guys this afternoon with a new episode of Borderlands 2. And you guys have a good day and stay out of the heat with water. As much as you guys can and stay hydrated for me.